Welcome to Let's Pivot, the official podcast by Pivot, your global Web3 venture accelerator. We're here to cut through the noise and help founders build better, faster, and smarter in Web3. If you're a builder navigating product, token, traction, or community, you're in the right place, because this show is built for you.
Today's our very first episode, and we're starting at the root. Why did we create Pivot? What's broken in the Web3 acceleration world? And how are we trying to fix it? Not with templates, but with lived experiences.
It's not just the name, it's a complete shift in mindset. Pivot isn't a program, it's a movement. One built by founders, for founders.
So let's be honest. Most accelerators out there were designed with Web 2 in mind. They've helped launch incredible companies and shaped startup ecosystems around the world. But when it comes to Web 3, things get more complex. Web 3 founders aren't just building products. They're building token economies, decentralized communities, and sometimes even entire governance models. And that calls for a different kind of support, one that's just beginning to emerge.
From our own experience, both building and backing startups, we saw this gap firsthand. Founders were doing cutting-edge work, but when they entered traditional acceleration programs, they often found the frameworks didn't fully align.
For example, they'd get great advice on growth loops or CAC to LTV ratios, but not much on staking dynamics, liquidity bootstrapping, or community incentives. It wasn't bad advice. It just wasn't built for the terrain they were navigating.
And when it came to mentorship, there was another challenge. A lot of great mentors came from Web 2, product-led, equity-based companies. But Web 3 needed something else. Hands-on guidance from people who had dealt with smart contracts, compliance, governance models, and decentralized user growth.
That's what we felt was missing. Not expertise, but contextual alignment. Not frameworks, but tailored tools. Not curriculum, but milestone-based clarity. So Pivot wasn't built to replace what's working. It was built to complement the ecosystem by going deep where Web 3 founders need it most.
That's where Pivot comes in. We didn't build this because it was trendy. We built it because our founder, Anshul Dhir, had been through it all and knew what was missing. He's a 3-time founder who's built across DeFi, mining, and trading.
From Quadcore to CoinFox to EasyFi and now Pivot, he saw the challenges, the gaps, up close. He also angel invested in over 50 Web3 startups, including names like Router, Economies, Bitscrunch, Shardium, and so many more.
So he wasn't watching from the sidelines. He was right there, helping founders get across the line. And that's where the Pivot philosophy began. This isn't about chasing unicorns, it's about building durable businesses in Web3. The startup is not the product. The token is not the company.
A Web3 startup needs a fundamentally different kind of support. Pivot flips the old model on its head. Instead of one-size-fits-all curriculums, we do milestone-based acceleration. That means founders don't move through the program based on time. They move forward based on execution. If you need to run a PMF test, we help you design it. If you're preparing for token launch, we focus on mechanics, compliance, liquidity, and go-to-community plans. And we back that with real one-on-one hand-holding, not once a month, not over Slack, but deeply embedded mentorship tailored to the problem you're solving right now.
From day one, we've been clear. This isn't about templates. It's about traction. And to enable that, we built 5 core pillars. Domain-specific mentorship that speaks fluent Web 3. Milestone-based execution, because founders need clarity, not a calendar. Funding support, through our network of over 280 plus VCs and angels. Vertical agnosticism, from DeFi and DePIN to gaming and infra, we work across sectors. And early stage focus, we work with teams that already have some validation and are ready to execute, not just ideate.
We help founders simplify their journey and actually get to launch. Whether you're optimizing staking rewards, building an on-chain identity layer, or distributing tokens responsibly, You need someone who gets the chaos of Web3 and helps you build through it.
One of the most powerful parts of Pivot is the ecosystem we've built around it. We've got 65-plus seasoned mentors who are also angels, 280-plus VC funds in our orbit, 230-plus ecosystem partners. From launchpads to exchanges, market makers, liquidity providers, marketing firms, KOLs, and so many more. And an expanding portfolio of over 50 startups backed by the Pivot founder himself. And mind you, these are updated weekly at our Pivot ecosystem page. These aren't just logos on a deck. These are people who show up to mentor, fund, and support you. And when you plug into Pivot, you don't just get help. You join a network. That includes our ecosystem engagement formats like 0x Hub, which is our open masterclass initiative, IRL meetups under the 0x Sync and 0x Brunch IP, demo days, for the startup ecosystem within Pivot and Bodhi Days. An exclusive founder-mentor brainstorming session that brings experienced Web3 founders for a tête-à-tête with the founders under our Acceleration, all designed to elevate visibility, build context, and speed up access to capital and collaborators.
Let's get real. Building a Web3 company isn't just about writing code. It's designing tokenomics, building credible communities, managing compliance, finding narrative market fit, partnering with credible L1s, L2s, and the whole blockchain ecosystems, managing liquidity post-launch, and so much more. That's why we built the Pivot Axis, a linear milestone framework that covers everything from ideation and MVPs to token launch, KOL strategy, and post-launch expansion.
It's not theoretical, it's executional. It's how we track progress across dozens of founders while still customizing the playbook. So if you're wondering why Pivot exists, it's simple. Because Web3 founders deserve an accelerator that understands them. No more mismatched advice. No more misfit programs. No more being rushed to launch before you're ready.
We're here to help founders build real businesses with smart support, relevant capital, and a network that moves fast with them. So if you're building in Web3, from DeFi to gaming to AI to DePIN, real-world assets, and other sectors, you don't need to do it alone. We are sector agnostic and take on a challenge along with you. In short, we've got your back.
With this, we come to the end of the episode. We hope you get the Pivot ethos as a whole and why we are building along with you.
We look forward to your inputs and feedback on this podcast. Follow us here on Spotify and do check us out on our website, 0xpivot.com, and follow us on our socials.
In the next episode, we tackle one of the most common traps in early-stage Web3. The startup is not the product. Until then, keep building, stay sharp, and as always, let's pivot.